Anybody home? Come on out, everybody. It's time to play.
You're crazy.
I'm not crazy. I just don't give a fuck. Smoking bars outside inside, and I want to know what the fuck you're doing with my time.
All I kick ass for the Lord.
What's up, you movie-loving maniacs, and welcome back to the Lucid Nightmare. I'm your host, as always, Jay Schatzer, and it is time for a really awesome flick. Very modern, 2025 came out, really loved it, wanted to share the love with you guys. It is Eli Craig's 2025 flick, Clown in a Cornfield, a low-budget stunner that is like no other, and I really enjoyed it, and just want to kind of run through why I liked it so much and hopefully get you guys hooked on the flick as well. But let's get into it. Here is Clown in a Cornfield. So Clown in a Cornfield is pretty cool flick. It's got the atmosphere, the iconic kind of killer character that's original, but also you've seen it before, but to mix it with a cornfield setting in a Midwestern town that's seen better days with some interesting characters and a premise that really goes into some territory that you don't expect, but you really appreciate because it is kind of original and inspiring. It's a really awesome, interesting film with a lot of twists and turns, especially in characters and stuff like that. But there's a lot to talk about, so let's get right into it. The premise of the story is a young girl, Quinn, who is played by Kate Douglas. She is moving into a new town with her father, who's going to be the new physician. And they're like a fish out of water. I can't remember where they're from. Big city, Philadelphia, I think it was. So they're coming from Philadelphia to this small Midwestern town. And I guess it's pretty much a fish out of water. She's at a new school, meeting new kids, and she gets into this kind of crowd that everyone's telling her, don't get involved with this crowd. They're bad seeds. They just seem like normal dickhead kids. And they play with the fact that maybe there's more to their kind of schemes. They have these videos. They want to glorify this old mascot from the town. At the old corn syrup factory, there was a clown called Friendo that was the mascot. So they use it in their kind of web series of like the mythology kind of stuff. Creepypastas, I guess, or something, like a more modern spin on it with video. And they get into a lot of antics, and the people don't like them in town, especially adults. Like the sheriff has it out for them. And it's pretty much goes from there, and then you kind of start seeing that there is a killer clown, and it's taking people out here and there, and all of her friends one by one. And I don't want to give away the kind of twist that it turns into, but it is a real interesting twist. I did not see it coming at all. And it's hard to talk about it because there's so many things that it's good for you to see it yourself to kind of be surprised by it, because it's not your run-of-the-mill slasher kind of story. They have a lot of different side stories going on. Just the factory's mascot as a clown in general, in the town that's kind of defunct, and wanting to kind of bring that town back to life. But two different sides kind of have different ways of doing that. The adults have their own way of kind of inspiring the town, and the kids have their own way as well. And that's kind of where the conflict comes into play. But yeah, it's some really awesome kills, some great atmosphere with the cornfields, in the rural setting, the factory, I'm trying to think of what else there are. But yeah, there's so many cool aspects of the film, and you really get a sense of the season of fall or Halloween or something like that. There's a very chilled kind of feeling in the air. I don't even know when it was set, you know, like the season, but you definitely get that feel. It's like a John Carpenter's Halloween. You get that kind of sense of the holidays without it being rammed down your throat at all. I don't even think you see pumpkins or carved pumpkins or anything like that. It just has that feel, that tension, and that atmosphere. I just loved it to death in that department. And Friendo's awesome. I love Friendo. Really great new killer icon. But this killer icon does have a twist. So you gotta watch it for yourself. If you've seen it before, try not to spoil it in the comments at all. But if you enjoyed it, I would love to hear about it. But yeah, the cast is amazing too. The sheriff's played by Will Sasso, which was strange in itself. And then also there was a young kid that Quinn's character kind of falls in love with, Cole. He's played by Carson McCormick. He's very good, very charismatic, but his character does take a turn. Not for the worse, but there's a lot of hints of people might be a part of something that's going on. But his twist, he has multiple twists, but his big twist at the end, I kind of cheered that they actually had the balls to pull it off. A lot of people kind of like claim they have this in their characters, but don't follow through. So, hey, kudos to you guys to make a believable character that had a thing that we've not really seen before in film, because studios don't have the balls. They have the audacity to preach this shit, but they don't have the balls to follow through. But I appreciated that. I thought that was cool, an interesting little twist that I wasn't expecting. But also, Cole's father is played by Kevin Durand. He plays Arthur Hill, this big wig of the town that everyone kind of looks up to. Kind of a dickhead, but yeah, he does a great job in the role. And yeah, the father figure too, played by Aaron Abrams. He's an interesting guy, very goofy, but he does have a lot to do in the film as well. All the characters do have a lot of stuff to do. But yeah, in general, I really, really enjoyed the film for its awesome style, atmosphere, gory effects, the Friendo character, really awesome, and just the overall original premise where there's so many twists and turns and then the ultimate reveal. I think it's all very clever, very well played out. And I'm interested to see if this thing did really well, I believe. So I wonder if it's going to be an ongoing series. I don't really know where they'd go from here, but yeah, I enjoyed the hell out of it, and yeah, I loved it to death. But guys, that's Clown in a Cornfield, a corny titled movie that really is well put together. Eli Craig did a really great job on this one. I don't really know any of his other work, but I would definitely recommend this one. I'm glad I picked it up. And yeah, hopefully you guys check it out if you haven't already. But that is it for me. Hopefully you enjoyed that one, and hopefully you like what I'm doing here. If you do, please like and subscribe, and if you have time, leave a comment below, because I love hearing from you guys. But until then, I will see you all at the next Lucid Nightmare. See ya!